who's the new woman? Is it Lisa or is it actually Jennie? And you see you have Jennie here with these very short pants. The style of allure and seductiveness is clearly not the usual K-pop style. Of course, we have to talk about this new look here, the blonde hair. Hello guys, it's Juneri, I'm an artist, developer and producer, and today I'm going to watch Jennie's Mantra.
Pretty girls looking to defend, I know I'm a defender.
Okay.
Never let it catch no strength. Mix me with the drama, check you like commas. Mic up that drum. Sometimes girls just gotta have fun. Throw it back, all that. This that pretty girl mantra, this that flaunt. You just touched down and I went, ooh, what it feel like to be off on the green light all night. Ooh, when I this that pretty girl mantra, this that flaunt. You just touched down and I
Okay, who's the new woman? Is it Lisa or is it actually Jennie? So this is not your standard K-pop. Well, maybe some people can argue this is not K-pop, right? This is global pop, let's call it, or whatever you want to call it, because Jennie doesn't sing in Korean, but well, she's a Korean artist from Blackpink, of course. But in this case, she's under a different company and she's doing her solo activities. That's how the girls under Blackpink have negotiated their contracts with YG. While they're together as Blackpink under YG, they're having their solo activities under different companies. And that's exactly what allows them to do things like this, and what Lisa as well has done. That is not something you usually see in mainstream K-pop. It's not like we haven't seen concepts like this and artists trying to do something like this in K-pop, but usually it's not somebody that famous as Jennie and you don't have this amount of budget. Whether somebody actually likes this kind of music and this kind of song and this kind of concept that Jennie is doing here, it's a whole different story. It is what we usually see from many American artists, but it does have Jennie's touch and the touch of K-pop in general. But strictly speaking, yeah, the track, the visuals, everything resembles this, let's call it global pop. In general, we see some visuals that you really don't find in K-pop. The style of allure and seductiveness is clearly not the usual K-pop style. And you see you have Jennie here with these very short pants that you just don't find it in K-pop. But if it's global pop, it all flows, everything is fine. Of course, we have to talk about this new look here, the blonde hair. I have already read some opinions and it seems that many people say it doesn't suit her. Personally, I do like the style, I find it very seductive, and I think it really suits the concept she's trying to do here. And we can see she's actually changing a lot. She's having the black hair here, she's having the blonde hair here, and she has this typical, let's call it Asian black hair with the punk here, and yet another style at the end. So I think for this concept, it all works really well together. I actually have zero complaints from this. Jennie has done a really incredible debut here under this company, and for this type of solo activities she's trying to do. This is a very catchy song as well. She can go out there, perform it, and it's very important to build up this kind of discography, something that you can impress the audience when you're in a live concert. The choreography also is really nice, something that pulls you in and you want to watch, and the music video in general feels very attractive. You don't stop watching it. Once you click the play, you just watch the whole thing because things keep happening. There are nice visuals, nice images, and the choreography, and the song is nice, and the beat is very catchy, and there is nothing really fake about the music video. The sets are just realistic locations. There are all these cars, of course. As I said, this is something that some people might like, some people might not, but from the general global pop point of view, this is actually really well made. I like the quality of image as well, the cinematography. I do like the outfits a lot. They have this really nice balance between female empowerment and just being sexy and attractive for people that watch this, whoever it is. You might have heard me complaining in the past about K-pop being too Americanized sometimes, and well, this is very Americanized, but I say that only for things that they shouldn't be like that. But this is exactly what it should be, and I think it suits Jennie very much. Her personality, her characteristics, her skill set, this is just really well done, and I do enjoy it as a product more than what Lisa has shown us so far with Rockstar and New Woman. It's just a more enjoyable watch for me. So yeah, nothing wrong here, just a few girls partying out there while the cameras are rolling. It's Jennie showing us how seductive she can be as well. I will admit here, it's this kind of songs that the lyrics don't matter that much. The vocal melody of course matters, but the lyrics, okay, even if you don't catch them. This is like a show that you just enjoy for what's happening, the visuals and the choreography, the attires, the beauty in general. So I do think this is actually a perfect product from Jennie, especially when Arts is trying to get out there as a solo artist. Of course, there have been solo products from Jennie before, but they were under YG, and we have seen there this cheekiness that she had. But here she's allowed to express it freely and completely without any restrictions about what people are gonna say. And I'm talking about people in Korea mainly, and even investors of YG, right? Let's say YG actually produced and releases that for the Korean market. Their investors are just gonna be all over them and say, hey, I didn't pay my money for this. Because you have to understand there are many conservative people as well into the industry. The religions are also involved because church and people that are involved with church also have a lot of money and they want to invest, and they also invest in the entertainment industry and all this stuff. So yeah, if YG was allowing Jennie to do something like that, it will actually be almost a scandal in Korea. But now all those restrictions are gone and she can do whatever she wants, and that allows us to enjoy Jennie perhaps at her full potential. So great job Jennie and her production team, and let's see what else they're gonna make. I'm very excited.